Pa.
What's the matter, Jody?
It looks just like our house, Pa.
Well, let's knock on the door and see if your ma comes out. Nellie, it's Penny Baxter. Would it be all right if my son and I stayed here overnight?
Penny Baxter? How do I know that it's you?
She's afraid I might be a robber. Say something, Jody.
Okay. It's my Pa, all right. I'm his son, Jody.
Jody. Oh, Jody, look how big you've grown. Well, come on in.
Much obliged.
Oh, it's just the same as our house inside, too.
It's no coincidence. I used this house as a model when I built our own house years ago.
The only difference between the two is the size of the families. You have two more than I do in mine.
You mean you're living here all by yourself?
Yes. My husband died 7 years ago.
Oh.
Her husband was killed by a slewfoot, Jody. And when we finished him off, we'll have avenged her husband's death.
So it's Slewfoot that brought you way out here.
Yep.
I suppose it's useless to try and stop you.
I intend to finish him off for good this time.
My husband was sitting in that very same chair right before he set out to hunt down Slewfoot. Even now, I remember that strange feeling that he wasn't coming back. Even so, I somehow managed to smile. And when he set off, I waved goodbye to him, smiling the whole time, till I could see him no longer. If only I'd stopped him, he would still be alive today.
Nellie, you mustn't blame yourself.
Well, if you're going to get up early, you better get some rest.
You're right. Come on, Jody. Jody, it's time to get up.
Where's Maya?
You're still half asleep.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, Jody, here's your breakfast.
Thank you, Nellie. Tastes just like my ma's cooking.
Of course, I got this recipe from your ma.
Really?
Jody, we're going to be leaving as soon as you're finished eating.
Penny, why don't you and Jody take our canoe?
That's a good idea.
May as well put it to some good use. Well, what do you think?
Let's see. Seems sturdy enough. Come on, Jody, let's get going.
Coming. Hey, Julia, who do you think you are jumping in ahead of me?
She sure is excited to go.
Well, I think she's nothing but a smart aleck.
Thanks, Nellie. We're much obliged to you.
I'd like for you to keep the canoe, Penny.
What?
Please take it, Penny. My husband would have wanted you to have it. I'm not worried this time.
Huh?
See those flowers? Whenever those flowers bloom on the riverbank, it's a sign that things will go well. I'm absolutely sure you'll be successful.
I certainly hope so.
Jody, you be careful now.
We're gonna get old Slewfoot for you now.
Here we go.
I wondered what Nellie was thinking as she watched us leave, the same way that she'd watched her husband go off 7 years before. And as I watched her there in the riverbank, I began to notice something kind of strange. Nellie was older than Ma was, but from a distance, she looked just like her. And when I thought of how Ma'd feel if me and Pa didn't come back, I finally understood the reasons why women are always worried.
Thanks to this canoe, we're going to be able to make up a lot of time, Jody.
And catch up with Slewfoot.
I'm hoping we can get ahead of him and ambush him.
These are Slewfoot's prints, huh, Pa?
Mm-hmm. All right, Julia, let's go after him.
Let's head on home, boys.
Yeah, we ain't never gonna find him. And I don't like the look of those clouds either.
Hey! Look over there! An abandoned campsite. You recognize them footprints?
Penny and Jody Baxter.
They must be onto something big. Come on. Yeah.
Hurry up!